Hello. So it's Friday the 4th of June, and it feels like it's been a while. So I thought I wanted to just give a bit of an update, really, of just what's been going on. And also in a few weeks I'll be submitting all this, so it's kind of better to get it done now rather than later. So this will probably be the last update video before I give a right before I submit everything. I'll probably do one last video just to wrap it all up and kind of talk about everything, which will be probably a lot longer. Um, so yeah, just kind of have been having a lot of reflections over the last week, and that's essentially come about because I'm thinking about kind of wrapping my current role up at Dynamite, but yeah, I'll talk about them next time I do this. So what's that update about? So I guess the biggest stuff is around the work we're currently doing to employ a new group coordinator, and it's going well. I think the good thing is now there's relaxing of a lot more restrictions. Is we're able to do um, much more stuff, a lot more stuff in person, which is great. So, for example, the other week we did an event where we had um, about 13 young people along. We had 3 staff, and it's great because we had so many people in one space, and I think it was probably the largest event I had helped with this year. So that was, it's really good to be there and kind of make a difference as a large group, because it's very different in person, and you do very much feel that. So yeah, that was really good, and I think it really puts importance there of like how important it is to that engagement with young people, because I think it's clear from these events we do in person that they're better for engagement, better for young people than doing stuff online, because doing stuff online is it's nothing. Um, and I guess it really like it helps you start to think about what is what is kind of effective in general. Um, and I think it's applicable to so many different things around workspaces, community engagement, and co-production, which I've talked about before. So yeah, I guess that's kind of been the biggest update, and I guess this process is quite exciting because it's not something I've been involved with before, employing someone new. So the process of that is quite interesting, and I'm really kind of motivated to because I think at the end of the day I won't be I won't it's not likely I'll be working with this person because I would have left by then, but by the time they're fully employed. But the kind of exciting bit is, or the bit I'm motivated about, is helping the group to empowering the group is the best way to put it, to empowering the group to choose someone and support them to design a job role, but that is for them, because that's essentially what it is. It's meant to be for them, and so to be involved with that is great. And I think, reflecting on it, it's really something I want to be involved with in the future, whatever role it is. And again, I'll be talking more about that next month. No, it'll be later this month, a few weeks time. So yeah, there's been that. The empowerment, all really exciting. What else? Social media being kind of powering on through that, which is constantly and always good for engagement. I'm really trying to hit it off on Twitter, especially I'm really trying to hit the kind of parent. I'm really trying to target the parents, because ideally they'll have the younger people we're looking for, because younger people are less likely to be on. I don't know anymore, but I assume that younger people are less likely to be on certain types of social media. So I'm really trying to do that kind of stuff with Twitter, and that's probably the place we have some of the best engagement now as well, Twitter. And it's so useful, especially where we have groups like Parents' Voice and the Hive now we work for, because these other groups have so large audiences. When they retweet stuff, it's really good for our engagement. So it's a very kind of, social media is a very interesting world, and I think it's kind of my picked up speciality, I guess, unwantedly. But it's very, I find it very interesting to dive into the world and try and like navigate it and figure out what's most effective here and there, and what's the best time to post this, and who can I tag in that, and all that kind of stuff. So that's really interesting. And I guess the last thing, and I kind of touched on this one of the last few vlogs. So because it's Pride Month, originally there wasn't really going to be a huge amount on in the disability community, and unfortunately there still isn't in Portsmouth. But one of the things I took upon myself a few weeks ago was to try and change that a bit. So I talked to people that usually make content. I talked to our steering group, and I decided to I decided to kind of make some content on that, and what our steering group decided was for there to be a kind of jargon buster, easy read on LGBTQ plus terms, and I brought it back to the group on this last Tuesday, and there's some really good feedback. I need to go and check it with some other professionals, but really good feedback, and I think just by showing it to them, you can see how important it is to them. And I mean, for me, you can tell there how important it is for me. I think to kind of dive into these intersectionalities is so important, whatever they are. So yeah, again, that's something I really want to like dive into in my future careers. As for everything else, I don't think there's a huge amount else to update on, all that kind of stuff. I guess I've been working on my CV. My reflective practice is done. I'll go over that in my next vlog. So working on my CV, LinkedIn, references, and that kind of stuff. Just to get all that done. So that will be for the next time, and I'll also go over all my learning objectives, because I have achieved them in one way or another. And I think that the reflective practice I wrote was really helpful in kind of outlining that, because I think even before I wrote that, I wasn't too sure if I had completed them, but I think I can say now what I have, which is great. So yeah, I'm written quite kind of positive of what's upcoming. Of course, like I've only got a month left working with Dynamite, which is a little sad, but I think some things have to come to an end, and I'll be working with Dynamite surely in little bits throughout the coming year, just helping them out on that. But yeah, I think that's everything for today. I'll hopefully see you all soon. Bye.